Schneider Gymnasium in Northampton, Pennsylvania, on the campus of Northampton Area High School. RCN4 Sports presents Mountain Valley Conference Basketball. Tonight's matchup features two teams tied for first place with 1-0 records. The undefeated Pleasant Valley Bears come in 7-0. Their head coach, Ken Piankowski, in his third year as the head coach, and he has really turned this program around. They'll take on the Concrete Kids of Northampton Area High School. Mike Schneider is their head coach in his first season as the head coach. They are 5-1 on the year. They, too, 1-0 in the Mountain Valley Conference. Hello, everybody. I'm Gary Laubach, along with Dick Tracy, on what it promises to be a great night of basketball, because Dick Tracy, no doubt about it now, at this point in the season, these are two outstanding basketball teams going at it tonight.
Well, I don't know if there's any game that I look forward to as much as I have to this one this year. The potential of a Pleasant Valley. I mean, Gary, they got guards, they got inside, they got a guy go both ways. Little Philadelphia experience. Potentially, they are a fine basketball team.
They are a team that scores over 70 points a ball game. They really do take it up and down the floor. And Dick Tracy, we saw this ball club last year right here in this gym, and most of those players, with one big exception, the 6'10 kid that they had last year, all of the other players are back.
Yeah, and it's the kind of big guy we're going to see tonight. Big, 6'9", you got Kurz at 6'9", but he's not the offensive go-to guy. You know what I mean? So it's even more natural, Gary, for potential, because here's the kind of guy who's going to kick it off, kick it right back out to his guard and start all over again. Look forward to that.
How offensive are these guys? Well, the 5 starters, each one of them has at one time this year scored over 15 points in a ball game. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Pleasant Valley. And they have, as Dick mentioned, two outstanding guards. Dick, they don't come much better than Kelly and Simmons probably as fine a guard as you could possibly have.
Yeah, they're both double-figure performers now. A tendency to force just a little bit. At least last year they had to, because they were directing the show. They had a good wing shooter who graduated, but this year they're even handling the ball a lot more. But Gary, the guy we want to see is Lease, because he's the guy who comes in with the big size, with the big numbers. He's been away from Pleasant Valley a year, has now come back with that big city school stuff behind him.
I asked Coach Piankowski about Lease. He said, I can play Lease in any position on the floor. He's a good guard. He'll shoot the threes. He can take it inside. He can rebound. With that 6'7", they have 6'9", Steve Kurtz. They have 6'6", Ken Marshall. So this is a team that is very, very big. Northampton, however, is coming off a big win over Stroudsburg. Everybody felt Stroudsburg was the favorite to win this league. And, Dick, they did it with good, hard physical play as they out-rebounded a smaller Stroudsburg team. They appear to be almost as quick. That's hard to believe. And they got great guard play out of Marakovic.
Well, I think what's nice about Mike Schneider is that he's been getting help from a different source each night. You got Laura comes in 18 boards against Stroudsburg. People are saying, where's he been all year? You got Beers averaging double figure. You got the sophomore Marakovic doing the job in the backcourt and playing so solid at the guard spot. Now you got his own son, who is a definite 3 threat and a scoring threat player, coming back to the floor just about 100% and ready to go. So they got all the makeup. They got all the composition guys.
Both these teams certainly have the ingredients. Let's take a look at the Northampton starters, the kids that Mike Schneider will put out on the floor. Dick has already mentioned that young Mike Schneider is back and will certainly see some playing time. The key to the ball club offensively appears to be Schwartz, Beers, and Laura. They do most of the scoring. But the kid tonight that will be very important, besides Brian Max, is Marakovic, because they have such outstanding guard play for Pleasant Valley.
Yeah, I've checked around, Gary, and asked, I'm saying, you know, well, what kind of defense is Pleasant Valley playing? And most of the Northampton scouts told me it's a 50-50 deal. You'll see some man, you'll see some zone. Well, if it's man, then Marakovic's going to have to help carry the load out front. But if it's zone, maybe you can get him on a wing where he really could be effective with his 3 shooting and his good outside perimeter play. Yeah, he is a key, whether he wants to be or not. Offensively, he's going to be a big key.
And, of course, I talked to Pleasant Valley about what defenses they have looked at this year, primarily zone defenses, try to stop the middle a little bit, and because of their quickness, you almost can't play them man-to-man. Northampton plays a match. They have not seen a match this year, and that does concern Coach Piankowski a bit.
Absolutely, because if guards like Simmons and Kendrick, they'll want to go, Gary, and they'll want to penetrate. And if you get that match to slide, got 2 good officials from here, hey, they're going to call that offensive foul, and Northampton will look for it.
This should be a great basketball game. Pleasant Valley faces Stroudsburg in about the 2nd week of January. So this is the key one right now in the Mountain Valley Conference before they take their break. Pleasant Valley against Northampton tip-off right after this timeout.
No matter what your lifestyle, no matter what your budget, Becker Subaru in Wescosville always has the right car at the lowest price. Like 98 Impreza sedans for only $14,995, or 98 Legacy sedans only $16,995, and 98 Outbacks only $19,995. Only one dealership can guarantee the biggest selection and lowest prices in the East on every all-wheel drive Subaru every day, any day. Becker Subaru, Route 222 in Wescosville.
For healthcare at home, many choose Hartzell's. We offer personal care, private fitting rooms, and a staff of professionals to serve your needs. Hartzell's Home Healthcare has been accredited by the Joint Commission of Healthcare Organizations. At Hartzell's, we can supply you with home medical equipment, diabetic products, supports, stockings, and ladies, feel free to contact our certified fitters for mastectomy products. When it's personalized service you're looking for, request Hartzell's Home Healthcare. Our team of professionals would be happy to assist you. You can talk to us.
Welcome back to Pete Schneider Gymnasium. We're just about ready for the introduction of the Pleasant Valley Bears, undefeated on the season. They come in 7-0. If anything is suspect, it's the teams that they have played. They haven't played anybody all that terrific. There's Kendrick Simmons, number 30, a 5'9" senior, 9.3 points per ball game. 31 is Rob Kelly, 5'11" senior, 14.8 per ball game. Here's the kid that was at PV and then went to Philly and came back. T.J. Lee, 6'7" senior, 15.8 a game. He wears number 25. 34 is Steve Kurz. He's a 6'9" senior, 10.3 points per ball game. And 54, Ken Marshall, a 6'6" senior, 4.8 per game. There you get a look at head coach Ken Piankowski in his third season as the head coach. His assistants Mike Workman, Ken Newman, and Scott Stevens. First out is Dan Marakovitz, a 6-foot sophomore, averaging 9.8 a game, shooting a fine 88% from the foul line. 10 is his number. Next is number 22, Eric Laura, 6'3" senior, 10.7 points per ball game, 18 rebounds against Stroudsburg. Next out will be 23. That's Brian Max, a 6'2" senior, 5.2 points per ball game. And then the leading scorers, number 41, Greg Schwartz, a 6'3" senior, 12.5 a game, and 42, Tony Beers, 6'5" senior, 13.8 a game. There's the big guy, Mike Schneider, first season. What a job he's done. They lost their opening ball game, and they've won the next 5 in a row. They are 5-1, 1-0 in the Mountain Valley Conference, as they did knock off Stroudsburg 53-50 on Tuesday night. Gary Spangler, Perry Nardella, two of the nicest guys you'll ever want to meet, will be doing the officiating tonight, and our sponsor tonight for our tip-off, Rarick Dodge. They invite you to test drive the new 1998 Dodge Durango Sport Utility Vehicle, now in stock and ready for delivery. At Rarick Dodge, you know where they are, Route 512 in Bath.
Hey, Gary, don't go overboard in those officials' compliments just because it's a holiday season.
I noticed you weren't too nice to them, Dick.
Well, I want to get on Gary a little bit.
Gary and Dick almost went at each other here. And, you know, I had no one to root for.
Control backcourt.
Way outside, Lease tries to put one up. Back of iron, won't drop. Rebound controlled. Inside by Northampton. I believe Laura was there with the rebound. Shot missed. The follow-up is missed. Both teams on their first time down the floor get nothing out of it.
And don't forget what Gary told you. We saw Lease already at 2 spots. See him inside there, saw the outside jumper last time.
Kurz takes about an 8-footer. That wouldn't drop. Down inside, back to Marakovitz. He makes a hard move. We're going to get no foul. Yes, we are going to get a foul. Perry Nardella. He will call the first foul of the basketball game, and it's going to be called against number 54, Marshall, and that will send Marakovitz, who is a great foul shooter, to the foul line.
One of the oldest plays in the book, simple give and go. Flash post, rub off, got it back with the foul.
Northampton shoots 66% from the foul line, but this guy at 88%, and that's going to go up just a little bit with that one right there.
See if they pressure Gary after conversion.
Northampton up by 2.
I don't know if they'd want to with those 2 guards.
They do not. They drop back in the match. The match starts out as a 2-3. Making the move is Simmons. Simmons likes to distribute the basketball. He and Kelly. Simmons from the outside. That won't go. Good strong rebound. Kurz. Kurz follows it up and in. He will be a problem, Dick.
Yeah. And then, of course, that you look for effectiveness in there. You say, gee whiz, guards could take better. Well, not with 3 birds like that crashing.
42 is Beers. 22 is Laura. That's Morakovitz. From the outside, a three by Max. Brian Max, side of iron, won't go. Rebound controlled by Simmons. Kendrick thought about it. Brings the ball back outside. Lease will play out front. Pull up jump shot. Marshall won't go. Right back out into the hands of Kelly. Kelly wants to go. He's going to get fouled. The foul will be called on Eric Laura. It'll be his first, team's first.
Laura coming, of course, off a monster game. 18 boards. A game in which they out-rebounded Stroudsburg 37-13. Get the replay, get the foul.
Rob Kelly goes to the line, averaging almost 15 points a ball game. Pleasant Valley, as we said at the top of the show, has just two outstanding guards.
They're not pure shooters, Gary. They're better off the dribble.
When Pete White realized that Simmons and Kelly were back this year, he invited this ball club up to the Williamsport tournament over the holidays, so that's where they're going to go. And in fact, they're going to play Williamsport in the opener.
There's a little flash.
Boy, taking the big guy right to the hoop that time was Schwartz. He couldn't get it down. Kurtz with good defense. He didn't foul. He just stayed around and bothered. As the shot from the corner is a three, dropped by Marshall.
Marshall's a big plus. Sat around the bench last year, came out this year, and of course his size allows him to play. Three big men and two guards. Perfect nucleus for a team.
6'2" Bears.
Oh, he pushed out.
Got away with it. Got away with it, and that's why you do it. You hope the official doesn't see it. Eric Laura gets the first Northampton field goal of the game, 6'4". Playing catch out front, Kelly and Kurtz. Simmons probably doesn't shoot as much as Coach Piankowski would like him to. Kelly. Jump shot outside. Marshall dropped down the bottom again.
You know, surprisingly, the Pleasant Valley guards do just that, Gary. They distribute.
I think that's the one guy you would think you could leave alone. He's only averaging 4.8 a game. Morakovitz outside. He matches that three. Morakovitz has 5.
Averaging 4.8 a game. Marshall only already has 4.
9-7. Bears.
They're getting a little overload against the match. They cut a man through to the corner. Pleasant Valley's going to get a jump shot if they want it.
Lees to Kurz. Back to Lees. Lees baseline. Not bad, won't drop. Kurz over the top, that's what we're going to get, a foul on Kurz.
That's a move you and I have spent the last 24 hours talking about, Gary. He took the spin move there, and he could have had a good power layup, maybe go for 3. Right there. That's a power move for a 6'5" guy.
And it's all compounded. You miss the shot, you also get the foul on the big guy. Second team foul against Pleasant Valley. Down inside, great pass.
Good.
Schwartz can't get it down. And we're going to go the other way. This foul is going to be on Laura, and Dick, Laura has 2 fouls.
Yeah, that one hurt. Really had to play. They got this one sealed. It'll be a flash cut right here. And
Dick,
again, I think you want the power up instead of the finesse layup.
That's deja vu all over again. The same thing happened at this end that happens at that end. You miss a layup and compound it with the over-the-top foul. From the outside, that one is dropped down to bottom. Another tray, Rob Kelly. Third 3 by PV.
They're not shy.
Morakovitz drops the ball back, going down the lane, trying to make a good hard move. Back of iron, won't drop for Beers. Inside Beers again. This time has it slapped away by Marshall. Down the floor, what do we have? A walk. Turnover at Pleasant Valley.
1 turnover each, 5-4 rebound, edge to Pleasant Valley.
He took 3 steps with the fake behind the back pass. I think he wanted to be allowed 1.5 because he was faking a behind the back pass.
Boy, Marshall's playing well, Gary.
Morakovitz corner, that's a tray. Boy, he's on fire.
Shooter's touch, just what he needs, and he gets his son back. Boy, he'll have a nice perimeter game.
Mike Schneider is on the bench. He played against Stroudsburg.
Oh,
nice pass inside.
Kurt.
No, Kurtz follow. Didn't get the first one, so he eliminated the Marshall assist. But he got the second. Shot, no. Rebound easy for Marshall. Pull-up jumper, that's going to be a foul. The shot won't drop. Brian Max picks up his first. And going to the foul line will be Rob Kelly.
I'll tell you right now, Pleasant Valley has played just about 4.5 minutes on the perimeter. Really haven't gone into deal that much. Obvious foul here from behind over the top, and then Schneider coming in off the bench. He'll replace Max.
Rob Kelly will take two. He's 1 for 2 from the foul line, has 4 points. We're at the 2:31 mark. And Pleasant Valley up by 5. Got both. First sub of the ball game will come in for Pleasant Valley. It'll be Mike Gratali. Gratali is a 5'10 junior. He wears number 10. He's a good shooter. He will take the 3, and he is averaging 6.3 a ball game. Nice drive up off the glass and dropped by Beers. Beers at 6'5 and very agile. Can make good things happen, 16-12.
Had to shoot it hard to get it by the big D. Did shoot it hard, but used the backing board and the glass very well.
Lees tried to make a good one-on-one, couldn't get it to fall. Good save of the rebound by Eric Laura. Marakovitz looks over the D. He'll take a pull-up jump shot. Won't get it this time. Pretty good defense that time. As coming across was Rob Kelly. This is Kelly. Fouls Marakovitz. That's going to count.
Sport.
I don't know how he got it up.
That looked like a quick draw. He shot that one from the waist.
Dan hanging all over him here, and he managed to get the ball off. When you get it up that way, it might fall. It did. Foul shot is dropped by Kelly. Kelly with 9 already. I think I want to make a correction. Gave Kurtz a basket that belongs to Marshall. Marshall.
Yeah, it was vice versa, Gary, the assist and board.
The follow off the glass on the miss off the glass by Schwartz. He couldn't get either one to fall. So Schwartz had to get on the board for Northampton. But the kids will keep the basketball. That time off the glass, it does go for Tony Beers, and Mike Schneider is in the ball game for Northampton. Schneider, 6'3 senior, number 33. He had 1 point in the ball game against Stroudsburg, so that's his average. He was the leading scorer on the ball club last year, I believe. Slapped away smartly by Beers. Northampton will go the other way. They're down by 5. That almost went in. Turns out to be a turnover. Certainly not a shot. Kelly. Lease.
Whoa.
Kerr's outside. That looked like a brick. Although I was told that Kerrs can shoot the 3. That pass covered up smartly by Kelly. He got back. There goes Lease. He'll get fouled up and in. And Laura's 3rd foul.
Boy, you almost want to get that one up there. You know, I don't know if you want to contest that. There's no way you're going to stop it from behind.
They're going to say that's only the 2nd foul on Laura. Dick, they don't give you any indication here in this gym as to who the fouls are on. There's no place on the scoreboard, and there's no dots over there by their name. But
well, it's still going to bring Scully, number 24, into the game. Scully is 6'1 junior, and he'll replace Laura.
Lease no, and the rebound controlled by Beers. So Laura only has 2 fouls, not 3. Somebody else picked up one that we did not pick up. There goes Marakovitz. He gets picked up by Gratali, so comes back outside.
They're using that double post effectively, Gary, rubbing guys off, backdoor cuts. There's a shuffle cut. Schneider is a jumper.
Schneider has the jumper. He drops it right down to the bottom of the hole. 21-16, final 6 seconds.
The old UCLA play. 3 rolls.
Way outside Gritali. No, that's going to do it. Good first quarter of basketball as Pleasant Valley leads Northampton by 5, 21-16. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I love my new hot rod. Those flames scare the other guys. 5,000 horsepower helps too. And a fat bankroll. You know, we've been running Autolite spark plugs forever, but I could wring more money out of someone else. Money's good. My crew burns it. So I tell the guys we're going to run a different plug. They say no. I say I'm the boss. They say Autolite keeps this monster lit.
Your one-stop auto parts place in the valley is Whitehall Auto Parts, MacArthur Road.
I remember my mom going to Walter's Pharmacy. Now I go. Walter's fills my prescription needs quickly. When I can't get away, Walter's comes to me with free delivery. Walter's Pharmacy, making life easier through genuine care since 1937. Walter's Pharmacy, 401 North 17th Street in the Allentown Medical Center.
We are back. We welcome you back. We welcome Mars Disposal Service back. Cleaning out your unwanted items creates a new problem. What to do with the waste? Well, let Mars Disposal Service be the solution. Hard to dispose of items such as appliances, car parts, furniture, and yard waste are no problem. No job is too large or too small. Mars also provides container services for home and business and has recently opened a recycling center accepting aluminum, brass, and copper products. So call Mars Disposal Service at 262-9021.
Bet that jumper felt good for Schneider.
There's Jimmy Lindemoyer. Thanks to him for giving us some of the stats that he gave us tonight. Northampton shot 40% in that first quarter. Pleasant Valley, 9 for 18. That's easy, 50%. Northampton has the basketball. They trail by 5. Not a good pass, covered up by Lease.
Again, went to the double post. This time they rolled the man low ball side. Tried the lob, didn't work, picked off.
PV going with 3 guards now, Dick.
Whoa.
And one of those guards, Kendrick Simmons, drops his first field goal of the night. So it's Lease in there along with Kurz. And then the 3 guards, Gritali, Kelly, and Simmons.
They'll run a 3-guard rotation quite a bit offensively.
Wow, Marakovitz at the moment can't miss. The third 3, all of them by Dan Marakovitz, 23-19. As he has 11. That shot from the corner by Lease, no. The follow won't go. The follow taken by Simmons. The ball almost lost by Northampton, but gathered up. Down the floor they come. Schneider.
Oh, got it.
Mike back from a serious knee injury, and he's just working his way back into shape. You'll get another look at it.
There's a pass. Now they're going to release, go just a little bit with a fast break. Schneider will catch it opposite wing, and first step, whoop, changes.
23-19, Bears. Gritali thought about it, tried to go inside, tried to get it to Kurtz. Good quick hands, I believe, slapped away by Schwartz. Schwartz up, and this time he gets it to fall as he's on the board.
Good left hand. Boy, every chance they got to get up court, they're going to beat that D back. Got the turnover there and the quick release and bucket.
Way outside, Kelly for 3. Bottom of the hole, his second tray. Kelly has 12.
Good drive.
Good block. Lease with a block. Drop down inside. Kelly again, up and in. Oh, my.
He didn't want to go. They want to move, Gary.
Mike
get
doesn't.
a timeout out
Mike
of this.
wants a timeout. It's going to be a 22nd timeout taken by Northampton. And Mike right now, I think, did not like the momentum switch that occurred. 28-21 Pleasant Valley. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
How many of these have you seen on these lately? Since Scott is the largest Chevrolet, Chrysler, Plymouth Saab dealer in Pennsylvania, it's no wonder you see them everywhere. Scott is known for having an incredible selection, one of the highest customer satisfaction ratings, and a great service team. That keeps our customers very happy. It keeps Bill happy, too. He's got job security and a new electric screwdriver. Scott on the Lehigh Street Auto Mile.
For over 39 years, the Harhart family has operated a one-stop service station for all your automotive needs, from repair and inspection to car washing. This fall and winter, let Harhart's fill your home fuel needs, too. Harhart's not only offers prompt service and competitive prices, but also 24-hour emergency service and computerized automatic delivery. For experience, courteous service, and expertise, call Harhart's Fuel Oil Service today.
For a quality used car, stop in the Mike Davis Auto Sales at Shout Avenue and Mickley Road in Whitehall. You'll be guaranteed an honest and fair price. Mike Davis has everything from compacts to minivans, and most carry warranties. Financing is also available. Make your next used car purchase at Mike Davis Auto Sales. You won't regret it. Mike Davis Auto Sales is a family-owned business run by Mike and Bonnie Davis since 1983. Morakovitz drive, tried to play a little pick and roll. Instead, the ball ends up in Schwartz's hands, and he puts it up and in, 28-23.
The handoff off the assist that time.
Makes the timeout look good. Kelly down the lane. This time, good block, Schneider. He was all over it. Quickly down the floor, Scully. Scully drops it inside to Schneider, up and in.
They're utilizing their break opportunities very well, guys. And it's not really a fast break, the semi.
Gritali with his first shot. That won't go. Strong rebound again by Schwartz. Scully.
Oh, right there.
Ryan Scully nails the tray.
You said about a timeout, huh?
Well,
7-0.
Yeah, it made up that difference. 28 all. Simmons outside. Kelly. They'll play catch. Good hands. Morakovitz slapped the ball right out of Simmons' hands. He wanted to take the shot. Down inside, Gritali drops the ball off. And out of bounds is the call. As walking the tightrope, Rob Kelly. Turnover. How many is that for the Bears, Dick?
That's going to be 5 each. And it's also going to bring big guy back into the lineup.
Watch the feet. Right there, he steps out of bounds. Marshall comes back in.
Yeah, they got to still in that three-guard thing, Garrett. So ever since they've been in that, another jumper. Ever since they've been in that three-guard rotation, inside, outside, not seeing that ball.
Morakovitz drops his 13th point of the game, 30-28.
That's 9 straight points scored by.
Tally no, rebounds Schneider. Morakovitz, he'll take it again.
He'll take that.
Oh, he's got it again. Wow.
That's a big timeout, Gary.
The 4th tray of the night by Dan Morakovitz. He has 16 points, and that forces the Bears to call timeout. 33-28 Northampton. Come on back.
This December on the Golf Channel, we're talking golf. PGA hopefuls gather in Florida at the PGA Tour qualifying tournament. 2 Australasian Tour events tee it up, including the Schweppes Coolum Classic. Relive 97's best golf moments with the Golf Channel's year-end specials. Plus, Golf Talk Live and Academy Live feature all new guests. It's all in December on the Golf Channel. We're talking golf.
Season's greetings from your friends and neighbors at RCN of Pennsylvania, the live wire of communications.
family's a little strange. I don't want to say that guy's related to you, but he's related to you.
He's related.
How about this 12-point turnaround since
Off
the
the
timeout?
Now, let's see if the timeout is effective for the Bears. Yeah, Gary, what you like about Rakovich shooting is that they're not forced. You know, he doesn't have to do it on the run or in penetration. He stands there and the man's laying off, and at 6 foot, he's big enough to be able to shoot over some man.
Talking to some people tonight when I came in the gym, I said, what's the difference with this ball club? They said two things: Mike Schneider coaching and Marakovitz at point guard. He doesn't get all the points maybe every night that a Schwartz or Beers gets, but he certainly distributes, and tonight he's getting the points.
Well, he got a big mismatch size-wise with Gratali, and he's going to be able to shoot over him. Finally, hey, off the timeout.
Simmons comes back with a tray of his own. This is going to be one of those back-and-forth battles all night long. The 5th Pleasant Valley 3, and now it's 33-31 Northampton.
And the first pressure by the Bears.
Schneider keeps it alive, almost slapped away by Simmons.
Look at that roll.
Oh, nice, very, very nice, Greg Schwartz.
Schwartz goes against size every game. He has that quick little roll. It's really not a power roll, but it's a nice, smooth first step.
Simmons. Marshall's been quiet since he hit a couple of threes and a field goal. Gratali, he can't seem to get one down, but it makes it look pretty easy for Kurtz. I don't think I gave you the Northampton assistants: Joey Kowalczyk, Steve Hamill, Carl Raber, and Joe Kropaski. Off the glass won't go, and there's a great block. Marshall with a block. Laura thought he was going to get an easy one here.
Yeah, if there's one phase what they'll be able to do, Gary, it's this, on that help.
That was
and
blocked
a
on the way
one.
up and blocked again.
Look at that spin move.
Dick called it. It needs no more edification. That's a great move up off the glass. Schwartz was quiet early. He's got 8 now. There's a walk on Lees. Northampton by 4.
Boy, Pleasant Valley will not set up. Boy, it's one pass and make your offensive move.
Pleasant Valley has gone to the pressure, I think, a little earlier than they had wanted. They probably would have liked to use this in the second half. How about 18 feet away? That won't fall for Schwartz. Rebound will be controlled by Simmons. Almost knocked out of his hands.
Whoa.
Boy, that's one of those where you really don't want to foul him because there's no way he's going to make that shot. Beers picks up the foul.
He had to been driving to get fouled, Gary, because there's no ways he's going to make that shot.
I give him a lot of credit for putting it up to get fouled.
And there's number 34, quarterback turned linebacker, Jared Medea. Checking into the kids' lineup, he'll replace Laura. No, he'll replace Schwartz.
He is a 6'2 junior, averaging 1 point per game. Both foul shots are dropped.
Quick release on the break, and easy basket. No! From nowhere, occurs.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
37-35 out of the corner. Simmons. Yes. Kendrick with his second tray.
Boy, you talk about back and forth.
Tell you, Dick, this is everything people expected. These are two good basketball teams. Almost stolen by Lees. On the move is Beers. Tony Beers up and in.
Yeah, he had overplay, and it didn't pay off for the Bears. Laura, Beers, Schwartz to really taking it to the hole, challenging the big guy inside.
Marshall has it slapped away. Back may have been a couple fingers back as he shakes his hand a bit. The Bears trying to get the lead back. They're down by 1. We're at exactly 1 minute to play in the first half. It's been a good first half. Way outside, Kelly again. This one won't fall. Strong rebound by Medea.
Very strong rebound. That was taken away on strength.
Rakovitz has to be careful of the 5-second violation. Does get rid of it. Gets it back. Wide open. Medea doesn't want to take it. Does get a nice pass on a seal inside. Marshall causing some problems for Laura. Finally the follow-up and in.
2 great offensive boards for the kid. Not gotten on size, Gary. Gotten on positioning.
Jarrett Medea gets the bucket. Final 10 seconds. A tray would tie it up. Lease drops it off. That could tie it. It will not tie it. As the shot out of the corner by Simmons will not go. It's halftime here at Pete Schneider Gymnasium, and Northampton has a 41-38 lead. We'll put the numbers together. We'll be right back.
He's never played a lawyer. He's never played a cop. Yet he's a leading man on TV's biggest primetime drama.
I'm Grant Hill, and I play me.
348 leading men, and not one script. The NBA on TNT and TBS. Prime time. Nationwide. 3 nights a week.
What was my line?
Welcome back to the Pete Schneider Gymnasium. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays to the crew. We've got one more game for 1997 as we have Allen at Becca High tomorrow night. That should be exciting, but boy, it can't be any more exciting than this one has been. 2 outstanding teams played a great half. We've had more threes, I think, in this ball game. We've had an entire ball game in this one half. We had 11 of them. And Dick, let's take a look at the individual numbers. And boy, Mr. Morakovitz in tonight's ball game has really come to the forefront.
Great inside-outside game, Gary. Morakovitz doing the whole show from the perimeter. They're playing that one-guard offense. He's getting the opportunity. He's bigger than Gratali when he guarded him, so he's able to shoot over, and he has been extremely thorough.
Good guard play we promised you out of Pleasant Valley, and they have given it to us as they have 24 points from the perimeter. They've nailed a bunch of threes, so let's take a look at the team stats. And Dick, these teams are pretty evened up. When you look at all the things that they've done, the numbers are very, very close.
And those are great shooting percentages too, Gary. I'm impressed with Northampton's ability to go inside against that side. They got a smooth, quick, they run a little double stack, double post high, and they rub off it, and they also roll off it. They're not horsing around offensively, Gary. Both teams are out the shoe as indicated by, 79 points scored.
And you look at those shooting percentages, 45 and 52. 2 teams that have taken a number of outside shots. Those are good numbers. This one's been a fine 16 minutes. I don't see any reason why it would change. Sit back and relax. We've got more exciting basketball right after this.
Shoes are wet, my socks are wet. I hate the rain.
Well, maybe the rain hates you.
Yeah, you tell him, Jer. Who, me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Maybe the rain hates you. How can we appreciate the sun if we don't have the rain? It irrigates crops.
Look, I think you just better leave, all right?
I love the rain.
Not worth it, Jerry.
We are back. We welcome you back. Rarick Dodge is with us. It's the 1997 model year clearance sale at Rarick Dodge with rebates up to $2,000 and huge year-end discounts. Now's the time to purchase a new 1997 Dodge car or truck at Rarick Dodge in Bath. Simmons and Kelly are ready to go. Northampton yet to come out of their huddle as the 2 backcourt guys had a good first half. They scored 24 of the 38 points put up by the Bears. Yeah, and the Bears will get the ball.
And you wonder, can you strike that balance, Gary? Because as a result, we haven't seen Lees yet. We really haven't. We saw Marshall early, haven't seen him lately. And, it seemed like offensively the ball's being absorbed by a certain segment of the game. Found him in the middle.
Kurz with a half hook that turns out to hit the backboard very, very hard and certainly did not drop.
I think one thing important in that first half health-wise, Gary, they got a lot of minutes out of Schneider and didn't seem to have any ill effects.
Shot inside miss. Schwartz can't get it. So they'll come back outside, start all over again.
Schwartz is going to get some of those shots. You know, they're not pretty as a picture, but he's banging it and trying to kick it back up.
There's a great feed inside from Beers as he drops it to Laura. And Laura puts it up on the glass for the layup. And Northampton back up by 5.
I tell you, I like it. I like Northampton's inside game, Gary. They're not that overpowering size-wise, but ooh, good jump shot. That's the way he started the game.
Where did this guy come from?
That's Marshall, isn't it? Same way.
That's Marshall again. Marshall does have a game this year where he scored 17, but he's only averaging 4.8. He's got 11 already. Marakovitz.
Look at that.
So he cooled just a little bit. That one doesn't drop. That one hits the iron. That won't go.
Beers the leading scorer last year, Gary, with a 12.9 average, but he played a lot in the paint area. This time he's playing a lot of forward this year.
There's Lees. He's been kind of quiet. He gets a little louder as he drops a tray. The 8th tray by Pleasant Valley, and they take a 44-43 lead.
Oh, they go to zone pressure. Got away from the man-to-man.
They do play a 2-1-2 at times. Nice follow-up and in by Schwartz as the shot by Laura was blocked. And we're on the seesaw. Northampton by 1. Lees again. And again. T.J. Lees. I think he may have looked at his numbers in the locker room.
Yeah, what's going on here, huh?
We got a jump ball. It'll belong to the kids.
See if they keep the pressure on.
Take another look at the jump ball situation. See it trapped, and that's a good call.
Gotten a lot of Marshall so far on that trap pressure.
It's Marakovitz, Laura, Max, Schwartz, and Beers. Shot from the corner. That won't drop for Max. He's on the move.
They want
Rob
to do
Kelly.
that.
Simmons.
Wow.
Bit of an air ball, hit a little bit of the bottom of the glass. Marakovitz down in the paint, tried to drop the ball inside to Schwartz, couldn't get it to him. No, off the iron, wouldn't drop for Kelly. The big guy makes the move, it won't go, halfway down, but he is fouled on the play, and Gary Spangler will put up the fingers.
I tell you, that's twice I've seen him in those baby hooks, Gary. He's leaning in for a big man. College guys want to see that. Now it's just a little bit softer.
Dickey, I think, is leaning towards Slippery Rock. I believe that's
right?
where he's going to be going. It hasn't officially been announced. Misses the foul shot. 6 for 9 from the line are the Bears.
But we won't let Coble know that. Scott is interested.
Is he? Well, I said it's not official, and I don't think he's made it official. Fainal, Ryan Fainal from last year is at Eastburg. Nice pass. Marakovitz found Schwartz.
Well, you know what's nice about that play? They don't use Marakovitz taking the ball out. He goes to half, they hit him half, he looks jumper not there, man flash middle layup. Good, effective getting the ball out of the bounds, beating the pressure.
Schwartz has 12. And he started slowly. Jump shot, Kurz, that won't go. Back of iron. Certainly nobody's going to block that shot.
Boy, it takes a lot of your board away, though.
Sure
Gary.
does. Anytime Kurz wants to take a jumper, they'll let him. That jump shot from the wing on the outside by Max won't go.
Boy,
Ryan can't get off the schneid as he is scoreless.
Boy, Northampton gets excellent board position.
Pleasant Valley by 1. Mike really works the officials. Down inside. Marshall, no.
Little box on Lease that time, Gary.
Beers got good rebounding position that Dick was talking about. He's got the basketball. Max down inside. Laura. Stolen away. That time they got in some bad positioning. And we're going to get a walking violation. It's going to be called against Simmons. And Ken Piankowski didn't like that one.
Pleasant Valley has not looked good on their transition. They're almost too fast.
That's the one area, Dick, where you think they'd be terrific.
Go. There he tells. Marshall's done that 3 times.
Good passing. Wow. Marshall to Simmons to Kelly. The layup. Kelly was 16.
It's 2-1-2 pressure, but Marshall swings across the middle. Good goal, Elise. Good job.
All of a sudden, the pressure bothering Northampton. Layup up and in by Kelly. Kelly now with 18. Northampton down by 5. Marakovitz, yes, a deuce. He has 18. That probably saved them a timeout, Dick.
Yeah, that's right. When Schneider's back full-time, Gary, here you see the box on Lease. When Schneider's back full-time, he'll be able to help against that pressure.
Lease. No. Quick hands, knocked out of bounds. We're going to get a foul. This is going to be on Brian Max. Brian will pick up his 3rd, team 2nd.
There's the bang. Ball and body.
The Bears by 3. Outside, Rob Kelly. Won't go, rebound, Beers. Down inside, up, and won't drop for Schwartz.
You know, that 3 times in the paint, they did absolutely nothing offensively, and they were 3-gate plays. Boy, you can't fault that.
Marshall. On the move, Beers. Beers end-to-end. It'll be a 2-shot foul. It's going to be called on Simmons. Kendricks first. Dick, I'll tell you, Pleasant Valley doesn't foul. That's only the 3rd foul against them all night.
Yeah, they go for the swat. They go for the defensive block, not the reach. Tell you, Beers switched out of that post last year. Mike said he's mobile. He's showing a little bit of that mobility. Nice stutter dribble for a big man.
Max sits down, as at the foul line is Beers. And Northampton 3 for 3 from the line. Ryan Scully into the ball game for Max. Boy, they spread the points around. Beers has 8, Schwartz with 12, 4 people with 4 or less, and Marakovitz with 18. Nice balance by Northampton. A little stutter step and a shot. Wouldn't fall for Simmons. Good save, then a bad save as Scully had the ball in his hands as he was falling out of bounds. Couldn't do anything with it. Somebody want a timeout? Yes, they do. Pleasant Valley wants a timeout. I think it's a full one. We're going to take a full timeout ourselves. We'll be right back. Remember, tomorrow night we have Allen at Becca, which should be a great way to end the 97th season. And we'll come back then after the new year and pick up first half action in the East Bend Conference and Colonial League. We're going to look at them.
With close victories last night, Gary, which makes it even more interesting for tomorrow night. You're talking about a 1-pointer and a 4-pointer.
Yeah, Becca beat Dura 44-43 last night. Allen beat Central 58-54. The other ball games, Emmaus over Parkland, they beat them by 9. Whitehall, in the game we had for you, found a way to beat Easton after being down by about 7 with 4 minutes to go. Whitehall won it 50-45. And Liberty continues to be on a roll. Since they got their point guard back, they haven't been beaten, 81-49. Liberty beat Freedom.
And Scully now becomes the box man, Gary.
Almost a walking violation. Kurz finds a way to avoid that. How about a jump shot by Kelly? That won't go. The guards have gotten a little cold for Pleasant Valley, but they continue to lead by 1. Nice high dribble, got by everybody, and the shot wouldn't drop. Back down inside, Beers can't get it down twice. Northampton gets the turnover.
You know what Pleasant Valley's so good at, Gary, is keeping the ball alive over the top and not banging, just reaching.
Northampton out playing a little 2-on-2 as they cleared things out, got it down to Schwartz, got a good shot, didn't get it high enough on the glass. Good head fake, and it won't drop again for Kelly. And Marakovitz looking to go. Good crossover dribble. I think we're going to get a slap on the outside. This will be a non-shooting foul. Simmons picks up his second, team second of the second half.
Schneider and Gratali into the lineup. Schneider for the kids, Gratali for the Bears.
So Simmons will sit down, and Schwartz will sit down. Schneider's showing little effect. May have a little bit of a limp there. From the corner, jump
Good
shot,
inbound.
drilled. Ryan Scully.
Good inbound.
Just the deuce, Northampton by 1. We approach the final minute. Jump shot, no, by the big guy, Kurz. Gratali. And no, air ball. Kurz is going to get the rebound. Can't save it. Foul. It's going to be against Pleasant Valley. It'll be on Marshall.
Boy, do they shoot, Gary. They get shots off.
Not necessarily always good ones.
No, they don't take long to set up.
Good hustle by the big guy. Marshall got the foul, third team foul. See if Northampton's inclined to play for a last shot.
Now, they came with Gratali and Marakovitz before in the first half, Gary, and he simply went over top.
And that's the matchup again. And Northampton looks like they are inclined.
They're holding last shot.
Oh,
and
great
got an easy
seal.
back door.
Oh, bad shot. Good seal. As Scully found himself wide open, and I just think he was not quite sure where he was.
Good play. Set up that little triangle.
Bad pass. Hard to handle that baby.
Maybe that's why they're not deliberate, huh?
So Northampton gets it anyway. No harm done. Final 10 seconds will belong to them. There's a screen.
Keep your arms in.
There's Marakovitz. Up and won't go. No foul. Follow up there. Eric Laura at the buzzer. Northampton by 3. 55-52. Come on back.
AMC wishes you a very Merry Christmas with a whole day of shining stars and holiday cheer. Join us Christmas Day and stuff your stocking with Jimmy Stewart, Henry Fonda, Cary Grant, Bridget Bardot, Peter Sellers, John Wayne, and many more presents from Hollywood. It's a star-studded Christmas. All day, Christmas Day, only on AMC.
We are back. We welcome you back. Dick Tracy, you talk about a lot of shots. How about 99 shots in this ball game so far?
That. Tell you, Gary, I see a repeat of scenario of the East Penn here. You got 3 teams that are very evenly matched in this league, and here's Pocono Mountain lurking in the background. They always score points.
Northampton has taken 50 shots. Pleasant Valley 49.
Well, then it better not be a one-pointer because it'll be last possession. Then look at this.
From the corner, wide open Kurtz. He hits it.
Back to the man-to-man pickup.
Kurtz has 7.
And there's Schneider helping bring the ball up.
Schneider, nice head fake
Nice
inside.
pass.
Great pass. Tony Beers, as Mike simply faked everybody out. He looked to his right and dropped it over his left shoulder. Kurz, how about 2 in a row? Nope, air ball.
I like that, Beers giving him the shot.
This is Scully. That's Beers. And Beers going to get fouled. I think they're going to call it on Lease. Number 25. If that's the case, it would be his first. It is the case. 4th team foul against Pleasant Valley.
Boy, you got to respect Northampton's ability to play an inside game, Gary. They're going with their bodies against the superior side.
Beers has 10 points, make it 11. Northampton a perfect 5 for 5 from the foul line, and they're up by 4. That one comes up short. Lease with a rebound. This has been a real quick basketball game. And well played by both teams. Boy, that's a great job by Mike Schneider.
That was.
As he kept Kurz from reaching out and grabbing that basketball. Watch him cut inside of Kurz here so he can't get to the ball.
Back to the
Right
3-guard lineman, Gary. Pulls the big guy, Kurtz, brings in, now he's Simmons, Kelly, and Grittal in the backcourt.
Pull up jump shot. It won't go for Scully.
Little break.
Gritali down, up and in. He avoided the charge. 58-56. Marakovich with a miraculous flip.
Well, he cradled
up and
that
in.
one. Cradled it nicely, right on his hip.
He has 20. This is his season high.
Look at the back cut.
Kelly and Simmons have been quiet of late.
Wow.
They just got louder. Simmons hits a 3. His 3rd of the night, the 10th by Pleasant Valley. I think Dan likes to take Gritali to the basket because of his size. Laura takes everybody to the basket and picks up his 8th point.
Boy, quick first step.
Boy, this team has nice talent and depth,
Yeah.
don't they? Everybody plays well. Both teams.
Got
Get a slapping foul, and I think it's going to be against Marakovich. Calling for reaching in. Fans don't agree with this one. Let's take a look. And we have no idea. Everything blocked by Pleasant Valley players. Kelly at the line. It's 4 for 5 from the foul line. They're 70% so far, as they're now 7 for 11. And can't get either one. Those are 2 big misses.
They are.
Laura, Schneider. Did everything but got it down. It rattled. Gritali. How about a tray? Way outside. Boom. Kendrick Simmons.
Well, there's no patterned offense, Gary. You're right. He does coach you have fun. He enjoys it. Makes it enjoyable for the kids.
Simmons with his 4th tray. He has 16 points. Marakovich inside. A flip again.
Anytime he wants to go, he has him.
64-62. Marakovich with 22. Way outside. Kelly. That won't go. Laura with a good rebound. Northampton's going to call, I think, their first full timeout. They have used, nope, they're going to use another 22nd timeout. Dick, would you have liked the 22nd timeout rule when you were coaching? Yeah. You used about 3 timeouts a year, didn't you? You could have used maybe 3 or 4 more with the 22nd timeout. Dick, take us through Mike Schneider's huddle a little bit. He's up by 2. Why would he call a timeout here?
Okay, he's going to call a timeout to emphasize. I like that roll action. I like that post action. Give it to Marakovich in the backcourt. Pressure's not that intense. He can look over, he can see over Gratali so very well. You want to send somebody through, take it yourself, dish off. Morakovic has the game in his hands right now if they stay in that man-to-man alignment.
The Bears are out on the floor. They bring Marshall and Lease and Simmons and Kelly and Gratali out there right now. For Northampton, we see Morakovic and Beers and Scully and Laura. And who am I missing?
Let's see, you got Schneider taking
Brian
the ball
Mack's
out of
in there.
bounds.
Schneider. That's the guy I didn't mention, Mike Schneider.
See, the pressure's not that intense there. He's simply guarding him. And there's, look at that, two-man game, he rolls him. Now you got a big on little if you want it.
That time they make the switch.
That's the second time he's done that.
And we're going to get a foul inside, as it's going to be, I think, on Lease. It is against T.J. Lease. That's his second, team's fifth. Northampton has committed only 3 team fouls in this half.
Northampton seems to be getting everything off patterned offense, and the Bears just go up, without a patterned offense.
This game probably a little more important to Pleasant Valley than it is to Northampton, because Northampton's already beaten Stroudsburg. Pleasant Valley doesn't hit them until January. Both foul shots by Beers are made. He's up to 13 points. And Northampton by 4, 66-62. Kelly, Gratali, Simmons. Simmons, quick pull-up jumper. It's down and he's fouled. Oh my, Ryan Scully with a foul. And that's a tray.
They're looking at a 4 possibility. There's the pass. Now he'll swing off, swing around.
Boy, that's a great jumper off the dribble, isn't it? Three-pointer number 12 by Pleasant Valley. This guy has 5 of them.
Oh, good
Can't
board.
make the foul shot, but Lease can.
Strong board. That puts the Bears up by 1, Gary. There's the clear out from Rock. He'll look inside.
Jump shot, Scully. No, back of iron. Oh, what a rebound by Schneider. Back to Morakovic. Back to Schneider. He'll take it. A 3 won't go. And Lease goes to get that rebound.
I saw them last year, Gary. They did not change a pattern getting down to the wire. They stayed with the same type of offense. You see it again. He wanted to drive.
Gratali wants it. It's a tray. It's down. Mike Gratali. The 13th of the night.
If that's the offense that you play, and certainly indicative of that tonight, then that's what you stay with.
Morakovic's little fall-away jumper won't go.
Good
That's
board.
a tough shot. This one is up. Foul. As Scully will go to the line. Dick, at halftime, Pleasant Valley had made 6 to 5 in threes. The second half, Pleasant Valley has made 7 to Northampton 0 in threes.
Showing on the board, huh?
Here's a good rebound by Scully.
It is. That's an excellent rebound.
There's the foul. Up and in. They all count.
You bet.
Pleasant Valley now 1 foul away from the 1-and-1. Scully takes full advantage. 70-68.
3-minute mark. Wow.
Kelly. Kelly. He's got 3 more. Kelly with his third 3.
I give them credit, Gary. They play basketball, they have fun.
Beautiful
nice
pick
pass.
and roll up and in. Beers from Morakovic. And is it Northampton that called the timeout? They will use their first full timeout, the 3rd of the ball game, so they have 2 fulls left.
Boy, that's what I meant by patterned offense. You get out on the other end, hey, simply find the open spot and hit. And out there, they're tough to guard. There is the 3. Northampton comes right back with a 2-man game and gets a beautiful play.
Boy, that didn't even touch the rim. It just kissed nylon down through. They've done it 14 times tonight. That's 14 more points than you used to get, Dick.
See, you like that. I can tell you like that.
Yeah, and I know. This is like 3 games for you.
Well, no, it's nice if they're going in, but sometimes they don't go in, Gary, and then it's long rebounds. But I tell you, if Northampton gets it now, they'll be thinking, you'll see that delay triangle.
Back out on the floor come the Bears. They're up by 3. And Northampton's on defense. Here's Tina. She works with us up at RCN. She says, I'm going to sit where you can't find me. We found her.
Oh, Northampton extending a little bit defensively. They'll go man-to-man.
This is dangerous. This team is very quick.
Well, you know they'll get the shot off.
Like that one. Knifing inside. Up and in. And the foul will be on Laura. His third.
Yeah, what you mean by dangerous, Gary, is you're going to Pleasant Valley's strength. The one-to-one move. Here's the one-on-one. Goes past his defender. Help doesn't come inside. Pump fake. Foul. And 1.
That's why you don't like to go man-to-man against this ball club. They are so very quick out front. Kelly can't get the foul shot. Kelly,
5-point game.
Kelly has 23 points in the game. Almost had the back door. They get it with Schneider. Schneider up and in. Schneider with 6.
Double post that time. One man low, opposite wing low.
75-72. I don't think you'll see the Bears holding the ball at all.
And this is without their big man, Gary. He's been sitting when Vitale came in.
Yeah, they just have 6'7", 6'7" on the floor.
Oh, boy.
Did get it up to the basket that time. Rebound controlled by Marshall. Way outside Gritali. Back of the iron doesn't go. Marakovic rebound.
He didn't even look to hold it.
Northampton down by 3. Everybody leaning on the Gritali shot. Taking it at it. Laura won't go. Follow. Foul. Up. In. Basket Scully.
Yeah, that's all body positioning. Keep it alive. 2-man game on the side. Dish inside. Off the board with the left hand.
Marshall picks up his 3rd foul. And now Pleasant Valley wants a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Rick Kehoe, our director tonight. His last night of work for 97. Although most of us think he quit working around April. It's the last official night of work. He's going on vacation. We wish him well and a happy new year. And to our entire staff and crew, we hope you've had a good 97. And we know you'll be back and join us right around the corner.
Gary looked at that Pleasant Valley huddle closely, and they did not look in Kerr's direction. They'll stay with the 3 guards.
Well, the situation, Scully can go to the line now and tie this one up with 1:20 to go. Northampton 9 for 10 from the foul line. Scully is 2 for 2, and he's looking to hit double figures if he makes this foul shot.
Boy, that last board, that on their own rebound, I thought for sure they'd play the clock just a little bit, but Gritali got it back up there in a couple seconds. But, you know, why deviate from the norm?
Dick, I think we had a ball game like this right here last year with this team. And they
right.
didn't...
and they won that one, going away.
So Ryan Scully, the 6'1 junior. Boy, a lot of people have stepped it up tonight. He's averaging 2.8, and he has 9. Marakovic's averaging 9.8, and he has 22. Can't get the foul shot. Lees with a rebound.
Northampton off the line that time. Did not go to the board.
So a big foul miss. Keeps it a Pleasant Valley lead.
What's this?
That's a foul. Foul on Laura. I've got him for 4. It is not a 1-and-1 yet. That's only the 6th team foul.
What they're doing is they're rotating the 3 guards, Gary. They're going to put one high.
Dick, you get the feeling they wanted to come out and get that one quick foul that wouldn't send them to the line.
Now watch, they'll send one of the guards to the top, and they'll rotate 3 guards. There's the exchange.
They are going to hold the ball. 58 seconds. Foul. It'll be on Scully, his 2nd. It'll be a 1-and-1. Going to the line will be Kendrick Simmons. He's 2 for 3 from the foul line. At the very worst, Northampton would be down by 3. At the very best, they're only down by 1. Hang on, final 50 seconds in regulation.
Looking for the two-man game again.
Scully.
Oh, he got
gone.
base.
Outside, Schneider. Schneider back outside. Boy, they're going to play for a last shot. They're going to try to win it. This is like sudden death, Dick. Way outside, Marakovich, it does not go.
Scully got away with it. No, he didn't get away with it.
No, he didn't get away with it. Fouls on Scully. He pushed off. Oh, Marakovich's shot looked like it was down.
Hey, give the kid credit, Gary. He took it, only a soft.
Side and side. There's the push. Good call. And a good foul, Dick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
At the very least, you're down by 3. Kelly has not been shooting well tonight. He's only 4 out of 8 from the foul line. And he misses again. Lease with a rebound.
And
it's on the floor. Marakovich. The kids, 15 seconds. Watch the clock. Down inside. It's Beers. It's up. It's what? No. Offensive foul. Oh, my. Oh, my. We'll get another look, I'm sure.
Pretty creditable call, Gary. I'll tell you, get Spengler credit. I didn't see that. But boy, on the replay, it was there.
Mike Schneider is up. He doesn't agree. And we'll take another look at it. I think this is Simmons that gets in the way. No, it's Kelly.
Kelly. I don't know if he bumped him or not now. I don't know if he can lean in
That's
or not.
a tough call. Either way, it's a tough call.
But Gary's behind it.
Set the situation, 75-74, 8 seconds. You know Northampton's going to commit a foul immediately. So they will get the ball back, one would think. And Dick, they'll have an opportunity, no matter what, to tie the ball game up.
You know, I know what call I had, really. The basket no good, but I had to foul on the floor. That he bumped him, you know.
All right, let's look at it all again. We'll go through the whole sequence for you. There's the foul. Lease loses the basketball. And the kids will set it up. This is in live action. Dick, certainly a call that could be made.
Oh, yeah.
Now Pleasant Valley will take timeout. They were in danger of not getting the ball in bounds. Good defense by Northampton.
Boy, you know, lost in all this is the real impetus they're putting on Gertali. He's really become an integral part there. He's being forced to carry the ball.
I don't know if we have the replay, but if we can go back and look at this inbound situation, Dick, this is off a foul, not off a made goal. I have a feeling that they committed a walking violation here. All right, he's got the ball. That's a walk. It's not off a made bucket.
Yeah, but it's dead. It's dead ball. He would freeze him there. He'll tell him if he's frozen or not. No, he should be frozen. Yeah, they got him. Ooh. Oh, they got it.
Can they win it?
Yeah.
No. We got to get a foul. We're going to get something. We're going to get a foul. It's against Northampton. It's against Mike Schneider. Marakovich had put it down, but they call a foul on Schneider. Watch 33. There it is. That's a good call. Wow, talking about an emotional roller coaster.
Boy, Pleasant Valley has had the chances, have they not?
They will go to the line.
Again.
Actually, probably another second should be put back up there. There's 6 seconds on the clock. There were 8 when they brought the ball in bounds. The foul occurred, I would say, almost immediately. And Northampton's still going to get a shot at it no matter what, unless they don't get a rebound on a missed foul.
Boy, wrap this one in the Christmas basket, Gary. There's been entertainment tonight.
Kind of glad we added this one,
yeah,
huh?
You bet. I tell you, I would give Spengler credit. We come up with some gutsy calls.
Here we go. We'll look at it again. The inbounds play from a different angle. And Schneider is all over him there. That's a good call. But, Dick, you have to wonder about the 2 seconds off the clock.
That's what I worry about.
Probably should be at least another one up there. Because that whistle had a blow as soon as he touched the ball. DJ Lease 0 for 1 from the foul line.
What they missed? Their last 2 1-on-1s, huh?
They get 2. He's got 1. So will he force the kids to make a 3 or a 2?
Either way, you'll get pressure on the ball.
Only a 2. Rebound. Here they go. Beers. Up, it doesn't go. The tap. The tap is no good. They said the tap is no good.
Boy, Northampton just couldn't get that last one down.
I wonder, do we have the clock? We're going to take another look at it. Because when you heard the horn, I thought the tap was up. We will get another look in just a moment. But what a ball game, Richard.
Oh, an excellent ball game. Exciting as can be. Both teams had, ample chances. 2 there. It's 1 when he's driving, Gary.
It looked like 0-0-0.
I thought.
So give the officials credit. They made a lot of tough calls in the final 10 seconds. And I don't think you can really argue with any of them. A couple close enough maybe to go the other way, but also close enough to go the way they were called.
We had ourselves a ball game this evening. I'll tell you, both teams score. I thought they got great mileage out of their kid. Interesting thing for Pleasant Valley is the amount of playing time Gratali got at the end, Gary, with the big guy being seated on the bench. Northampton battling the odds inside, playing some real good positioning basketball. Northampton showed me inside-outside balance, and that's what put the 74 cents.
All right, let's take a look at the final sequence one more time. Watch the clock. 3-2, probably a walk there. But it looked 0-0. It was so very, very close. But it looked like it had been down to 0-0-0 before the tap. And a heartbreaking defeat for the Concrete Kids. Boy, Dick, I can watch these two teams play each other every night.
Rebook them. Tell them to play again tomorrow night. What are they doing? What are they doing Sunday afternoon, guys?
Man, what a great basketball game tonight. Here's how the scoring went. For the Bears of Pleasant Valley, as they remain undefeated, they go to 8-0 and 2-0 in the Mountain Valley Conference. And, of course, now their matchup with Stroudsburg. Pocono Mountain, you got to consider in that mix also, becomes very, very important. Gratali had 5. Kurz had 7. Everybody else in double figures for the Bears. 11 for Lease, 11 for Marshall, 19 for Simmons, and Kelly with the big ball game had 23 points tonight. The 76 Bear points on 27 field goals, a miraculous 14 trays, and they were 8 for 18 from the foul line. No one can ever explain to me how a team can make 14 threes and miss 10 foul shots. Doesn't make any sense. For the kids. Yeah, for the kids. Tonight, Eric Laura had 8. 9 points for Scully, 6 for Schneider, and Medea with 2. And then the double figure scores. 12 points for Schwartz, 15 points for Beers, and the big ball game tonight came from Dan Marakovitz. He had 22 points, 16 in the first half, but Northampton did not hit a tray in the second half after nailing 5 of them in the first half. They had 30 field goals, 5 threes. They were 9 for 11 from the foul line. So after winning 5 straight, they suffer a defeat. They go to 5-2, 1-1 in the Mountain Valley Conference. But these are 2 teams to be reckoned with. Dick, when we go to districts, these teams will be there.
Around. And Stroudsburg. And I still think Pocono Mountain has a good chance.
Well, there you have it. The final score, 76-74 in favor of Pleasant Valley. Again, tomorrow night we'll be on at 9:30. Allen at Becca. That one should be just as exciting as this has been a good week of basketball for us here at RCN4 Sports. As always, my thanks to Rick Geho, who's been our director, to the crew for their usual terrific job. to Dick Tracy. We'll spend a little bit more time together before we call it a new year, too, tomorrow night. So for all of us here at RCN4 Sports, happy holidays to you. I'm Gary Laubach, and we'll see you next time.